Luck is a shadow that vanishes the moment you turn on the light of discipline. Your focus is the only currency that matters in a world designed to keep you broke. True strength is found in the silent hours when no one is watching and no one is cheering. The pain of preparation is temporary, but the regret of untapped potential lasts forever. You are the architect of your own destiny, and every choice is a brick in that foundation. Greatness is not a gift granted to the few but a requirement earned by the relentless. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Big Brother, and this message is brought to you by Razor Focus. Look at your hands for a moment and realize that everything you see, everything you touch, and every breath you take is a testament to a ticking clock that never resets. We live in a world that loves to whisper the word luck into the ears of the unsuccessful so they can sleep better at night. They want you to believe that the giants of industry, the titans of sport, and the masters of craft simply stumbled upon a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. They want you to believe that the gap between where you are and where you want to be is a matter of chance, a roll of the dice, or an alignment of the stars. But I am here to tell you that luck is a lie. Luck is the excuse used by the man who stayed in bed while his competitor was out in the rain. Luck is the ghost story told by the person who gave up when the road got steep. When you see someone standing on the summit of their life, do not insult their journey by calling them lucky. Do not ignore the blood, the sweat, the isolation, and the agonizing discipline that paved the way to that peak. Every masterpiece you admire was once a pile of raw materials and a person who refused to stop working until the vision in their head became a reality in their hands. The modern world is a battlefield of distraction, an endless war for your attention where the prize is your very soul. You are being hunted by algorithms designed to keep you numb, scrolling through the lives of others while your own life evaporates like mist in the morning sun. We have become a generation of spectators, watching the highlights of those who dared to act while we sit in the dark, paralyzed by the fear of being seen trying. We crave the result but we loathe the process. We want the crown but we run from the weight of it. You must understand that your focus is your most sacred asset. It is the lens through which you shape your reality. When that lens is blurred by the trivial, the mediocre, and the temporary, your life becomes a blurry mess of unfulfilled promises. You have to be willing to be misunderstood. You have to be willing to be the person who says no to the party, no to the gossip, and no to the comfort of the crowd. Discipline is not a punishment you inflict upon yourself, it is the ultimate act of self-love. It is the realization that your future self deserves more than the scraps of your current indulgence. It is the commitment to a version of you that hasn't been born yet, a version that will thank you for the sacrifices you are making right now in the quiet, lonely moments of struggle. Consider the cost of a wasted hour. It is not just 60 minutes of lost time, it is a piece of your legacy that you can never buy back. Every time you choose the easy path, you are voting against your own greatness. Every time you choose distraction over depth, you are telling the universe that you are not ready for the responsibility of power. Responsibility is a heavy cloak, but it is the only thing that keeps you warm in the winter of failure. You must take ownership of everything in your life, especially the things that aren't your fault. If you blame the economy, the weather, your upbringing, or your luck, you are giving away your power. You are saying that the world has more control over your life than you do. But when you stand up and say that every failure is mine, every mistake is mine, and every setback is an opportunity for me to sharpen my blade, you become untouchable. You become the master of the storm rather than a leaf blown about by the wind. The path to mastery is narrow and it is paved with boredom. It is the repetition of the mundane until it becomes magical. It is the thousands of hours of doing the same thing over and over again when the novelty has worn off and the excitement has died. That is where the real work begins. Anyone can work hard when they are motivated, but only a champion can work hard when they are disgusted, tired, and bored. There is a reason why the majority never rise above average. It is not because they lack talent. It is not because they were born under the wrong stars. It is because they underestimate the power of small, repeated actions. Greatness is rarely a single explosive moment, it is a quiet accumulation of disciplined days stacked on top of each other like bricks. One disciplined morning. One focused hour. One decision to continue when quitting feels justified. The compound effect of these choices is invisible at first. But one day, the structure stands tall enough for the world to see, and they will call it luck. Think about the champions you admire. Before the applause, there was isolation. Before the trophies, there were tears. Before the recognition, there were years of obscurity where nobody cared, nobody clapped, and nobody believed. That is the phase where most people quit. They crave validation more than they crave growth. But validation is a byproduct, not a foundation. If your fuel is applause, you will stop when the room goes silent. If your fuel is purpose, you will keep going even when the world forgets your name. Understand this clearly: discipline is not dramatic. It is not glamorous. It does not make headlines. It is waking up when you do not feel like it. It is finishing what you start. It is choosing long-term respect over short-term pleasure. In a culture addicted to instant gratification, the person who masters delayed gratification becomes unstoppable. While others chase dopamine, you chase mastery. While others scroll, you build. While others complain, you execute. That difference, repeated daily, separates legends from spectators. You must also learn to become comfortable with being alone in your ambition. Growth will distance you from certain environments. It will make some conversations feel shallow. It will make some friendships feel misaligned. Do not be afraid of that evolution. Not everyone is meant to understand your hunger. Not everyone is meant to walk beside you to the summit. Some people are seasonal. Some are permanent. But your purpose must remain constant. Protect your vision the way a warrior protects his shield. And finally, remember this: every single day you wake up, you are either reinforcing your limits or expanding them. There is no neutral. The habits you tolerate today become the chains you wear tomorrow. The excuses you repeat today become the walls that imprison you next year. But the discipline you practice today becomes the strength that liberates you in the future. You are not stuck. You are conditioned. And conditioning can be rewritten. We are often afraid of our own potential because greatness requires us to leave behind the people we used to be. It requires a death of the ego and a rebirth of the will. You cannot carry your old excuses into your new life. You cannot keep the same friends who celebrate your mediocrity and expect to reach the stars. Evolution is painful. It is the cracking of the shell so the bird can fly. If you feel like you are under pressure right now, if you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, remember that pressure is how diamonds are made. It is the fire that tempers the steel. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Your struggles are not obstacles, they are the very tools you need to build the person you are meant to become. When you look in the mirror, I want you to see a warrior in training. I want you to see someone who is tired of being average, someone who is done with the lies of luck, and someone who is ready to pay the price in full, upfront, and without complaint. The world does not owe you a single thing. It was here before you and it will be here after you. The only thing you leave behind is the impact of your actions and the clarity of your purpose. Take a deep breath and feel the life in your lungs. That breath is a gift, but it is also a deadline. You do not have forever. The window of opportunity is closing a little bit more with every second you spend wondering if you are good enough. Stop asking for permission to be great. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because the perfect moment is a myth created by procrastinators. The only moment you have is this one, and it is more than enough to start. If you can hear my voice, it means there is still time to turn the ship around. It means the fire hasn't gone out yet. I want you to make a commitment right now, not to me, but to the person you see in the mirror. I want you to commit to the pursuit of excellence in everything you do, whether it is cleaning your room, writing a book, or building a business. How you do one thing is how you do everything. If you are sloppy with the small things, you will be a disaster with the big things. Precision is a habit. Focus is a muscle. And like any muscle, it must be torn down to grow stronger. Embrace the burn. Love the struggle. Find peace in the middle of the chaos because that is where your character is forged. As we move forward on this journey of transformation, I want you to take a moment to acknowledge the fire growing inside you. If this message is resonating with your spirit, if it is waking up a part of you that has been asleep for too long, then honor that feeling. Show your commitment to this path of discipline and growth by liking this video and subscribing to the Razor Focus channel. This is not just a button, it is a signal to yourself and the world that you are choosing the side of the focused, the side of the disciplined, and the side of those who refuse to be distracted by the noise. It is a commitment to keeping your mind sharp and your heart fueled by the truth. We are building a community of individuals who understand that the only way up is through, and we want you to be a part of this collective strength. Your journey is yours alone, but you do not have to walk it in total silence. Let this be your home for the hard truths that others are too afraid to tell you. The road ahead will be difficult. There will be nights when you doubt everything. There will be moments when the siren song of comfort screams louder than the voice of your ambition. In those moments, I want you to remember why you started. I want you to remember the feeling of being invisible, the feeling of being passed over, and the feeling of knowing you are capable of so much more. Use that pain as fuel. Transform your anger into focused energy. There is no such thing as a wasted struggle if you learn from it. Every time you fall, you have a choice. You can stay down and become a cautionary tale, or you can get up, brush off the dust, and become a legend. The difference between the hero and the coward is that the hero is afraid but does it anyway. The coward lets the fear dictate the boundaries of his world. Break those boundaries. Smash the glass ceiling of your own expectations. You are not a product of your circumstances, you are a product of your decisions. Make the decision today to stop being a victim of your environment and start being the creator of your destiny. Look around at the people who are content with just getting by. They are everywhere. They are the majority. They are the noise. You must be the signal. You must be the one who stays when everyone else leaves. You must be the one who studies when everyone else sleeps. You must be the one who cares when everyone else is indifferent. This is the secret that the world tries to hide. The price of greatness is high, but the price of regret is much higher. Regret is a weight that grows heavier with every passing year until it crushes you. Discipline is a weight that gets lighter as you get stronger. Choose your burden wisely. There is no middle ground. You are either growing or you are dying. You are either climbing or you are falling. You are either focused or you are lost. The myth of luck is a sedative for the masses, a way to keep people from realizing that they hold the keys to their own prison cells. Unlock the door. Step out into the light of your own potential. It will be cold. It will be terrifying. But it will be the first time you are truly alive. As this message comes to an end, I don't want you to just feel motivated. Motivation is a spark, discipline is the fire that keeps you warm. Motivation gets you started, habit keeps you going. I want you to take this feeling and turn it into an action. Right now. Not tomorrow morning. Not next week. Do something right now that your future self will thank you for. Put down the phone. Clear the desk. Start the work. The world is waiting for someone to lead. The world is waiting for someone to show them what is possible when a human being decides to stop making excuses and start making progress. The silence after this speech is not empty, it is full of your potential. It is the canvas upon which you will paint your future. The clock is ticking. The distractions are waiting. But you have the razor focus. You have the truth. Luck is a lie. Preparation is everything. Go out there and prove it. The time for talking is over. The time for becoming has begun. Wake up. Stand up. And never look back.